Truckin' chubby, y'all. Hey, let's get it. Hey, yeah, y'all. We got a show. Y'all see I got the copyright disclaimer up there. That's because I'm about to get into it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hey, hey. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Truck and Chubby Show, y'all. Make sure y'all like and y'all subscribe. Y'all share with y'all friends and y'all family and everything else that's going on, y'all, because we about to get up into a show right now. Look, so there's been this story going on right now, y'all, and the copyright disclaimer was up on the screen, so I'm gonna go ahead and start spitting out. DJ MV from The Breakfast Club is in some hot ass water right now, y'all. He is boiling, and the feds is cooking him up right now. Um, there's some things that's going on. He's tied up with some shady business individuals, and there's a whole long story that's been going along with this. A lot of people have not been reporting on this. Apparently, this has been going on for the past 4 or 5 years, and a lot of the public have been ignoring a lot of individuals that have been getting robbed from some people who are millionaires within the community, right? There's been several real estate scams that's been going on in our community. There's been a lot of, and nobody's reporting on this, right? Nobody's reporting this. Everybody want to say they're journalists, and no matter if you're very good at it, no matter if you're just beginning, you are a journalist. This is what you do, regardless of what level that you're at. This is what you do, man. and and especially if you're just a person who makes videos and you just put facts out there, when you're pulling up receipts and you're reporting on a story, that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing the same thing people go to school and get degrees for, and they end up on the news. Now these platforms, and shout out to all the platforms, because they're giving us the opportunity to do this without that. Okay, some of us get very good behind camera, some of us get good with videos. However, nonetheless, we still are doing our journalistic duties. Now, a lot of people just hasn't just touched his stories, and I don't know why. I can't tell you why they haven't touched it. But anyway, there was an individual. It all started off with Jay Morrison and Tony the Closer. Jay Morrison and Tony the Closer had a business deal. Jay Morrison didn't hold up his end of the deal, ladies and gentlemen. He just didn't. Tony the Closer said, all right, look, man, I'm taking you to court. Some things happened. I guess it didn't go all the way Tony's way, but he didn't take a total loss in it. He said, you know what? I'm going to take it upon myself to warn people about doing business with him, because he is robbing people of their money and they're not seeing it. Now, Tony the Closer, for y'all who don't know, and I don't want y'all to know him for this, my viewers, please do not know him for this. He is known for teaching wholesale real estate to a lot of people. He has a lot of very successful students and people. Even some of his students now have students and have, and they're doing very well. And this is what he started off doing once he got out of prison, or jail, whatever you want to call it, and he turned his life around, and he was an ex NFL football player. Good man, just a good, genuine dude, man. Like from the burnt round away, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't get that very often. Anyway, so he's sharing the wealth. He's like, look, I'm gonna teach y'all how to get this money. But now let me warn y'all about this dude, Jay Morrison. Shout out to Eli. Shout out to JT Pocket Watching with JT. Shout out to Tone Talks. Shout out to Yvette. And shout out to Tony the Closer. Because these are the people who I would want to be leaders in our community. I know I got sidetracked, but I definitely, because they're speaking out. They don't care if you got $1 or 1 million in your bank account. If you're motivated and you want to get to the next level and over the hump, these individuals will help you get there. They are not in this to do slandering or to get on here and provide and report on stories. Now, me, that is my job, but I have been off the internet for 10 years. Just got on 7 months ago, and I just really been into the story for like 3 months now, 90 days, and I'm gathering information on it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yo, this is something the public needs to know about, because there is a lot of people who have way bigger platforms than me, and I can reach a whole wide audience, more people than me, and they just don't want to touch it for some reason. Maybe they got relationships with a DJ Envy, or maybe they got a relationship with a Jay Morrison, or Greg business partner, or Boykins. And there's so many people in our community, y'all, who we look up to as leaders, who are literally robbing us blind, and we're not seeing it. And the people who I just named, the 5 people I named, don't have to name them again: Tony the Closer, Eli, Pocket Watching with JT, Tone Talks, and Yvette, or 5 people that are out here that have a decent reach of people who really want us to come up and genuinely care about us. This is why I am reporting on this, because they do. They really do. And I don't care what anybody got to say. Everybody's going to have their own opinions and say, well, I didn't get that wrong. But the fact is when you have more than 100 people that you have done wrong or robbed or have not, there's a problem. That is a problem. Now, anyhow, he didn't, Tony the Closer, he didn't really care to put all this out there or to become this, right? So he's just doing that, and then some guy named the Credit Dude pops up on one of his lives. He had been doing business with DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club. Now, DJ Envy owns 25% of the Credit Dude's business, right? And he's also in business with the guy named Cesar Pina. So the Credit Dude tells Tony the Closer, you're not going to believe who scammed me. Tony Closer's like, who? Long story short, he didn't actually say his name, but he said he's Hispanic. Tony Closer goes off, oh my God, I know exactly who you're talking about. Right. He knows who it is. He knows. So at that point, he's like, okay, because they got something called Flipping NJ. And that's what Cesar Pina was going by on the internet, on Instagram or something like that. And they had something called Flip the Dial also, right? And now Tony Closer was like, okay, that's crazy. He's really not going to report on it, but he has a big platform, so the Credit Dudes talk about it. People get interested in it. Now DJ Envy's calling the Credit Dude like, why would you do that? You're going to ruin my business. It's a recorded conversation. I promise you, it's his voice. Why would you ruin my business? You know what I mean? You're going to mess up my business by talking about it, blah, blah, blah. He then goes and calls Tony the Closer. Tony Closer was like, yeah, come on, Envy, we could come up on the show. I know you ain't spoke out on it on the Breakfast Club about this dude robbing you, but look, you can come up on my platform, and you could just, let the public know, like, look, dude, shady, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. Give him a chance to clear the air, because Tony had been receiving a lot of text messages from victims of this Flipping NJ or Flip the Dial thing. Well, the victims is texting him. DJ Envy gets a chance. He talks to him totally different offline, but when he gets online, DJ Envy plays the hard DJ chains around my neck type dude, instead of just getting on and like, look, I ain't know he was doing some shady shit. You know what I mean? And look, I apologize, y'all don't do business with him. He could have did that on the radio, but he never did that. He started to act like that. He knew dude was robbing him, but he never had the chance to do that. And I'm about to show y'all a little bit of proof of that, right? I'm going to get to it. Now, Tony Closer, Eli, Yvette, Tone Talks, Pocket Watching with JT. I'm not sure if all of them, but I know Eli and Tony the Closer are getting a lot of backlash from the community. They're getting, people probably is threatening them, their families, their businesses, all for standing up for people that they don't really know, but they're just like, yo, this is wrong. This has to stop in our community, because they do business and they have very successful students, a lot of them. And when you're doing business with $1 million, you're going to get complaints. You're going to have lawsuits. People want to come at your money, right? That's just business, period. We understand that. But these people are actually saying they robbed me. They robbed me. They took my money. They got me. So they're speaking out on it. They're like, all right, look, this is just too many people, man. So they just putting it out there. They keep getting backlash and backlash. You got people trying to bring up his past from domestic violence and stuff like that. Well, Tony the Closer spoke out on that. He regretted what he did. Which, man, I don't know too many perfect men in this world that didn't go through some kind of domestic dispute with a woman at some point in your life. That's how you become a better man and know how to treat a woman better and know their worth. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You learn from your mistakes. But he's open about it, and they're just trying to smear it and turn it into something else. They're doing the same thing with Eli, same thing with Yvette. Yvette been talking about this Jay Morrison guy for years, and it's just going around, and they're trying to warn y'all, and y'all ain't taking heed to what's going on. Y'all just ain't taking heed to what's going on. I guess we just lost out here, right? Anyhow, they're not speaking out on it. Nobody really wants to touch the story. So I said, you know what? I'm going to touch on this, because whether y'all want to believe it or not, no matter what level you're at, you're a journalist, man. You're a journalist. Rather, it's just what it is. Now, you can call it what you want to call it: content creator. You can call it entertainment. You can fall under different categories, but you are a journalistic content creator, a journalistic entertainer, a journalistic sportscaster, a journalistic whatever you are. But that is what you are under, people. It does not matter. I don't claim to be the best to do this, you know what I'm saying? But I know that I fall under a certain umbrella when it's time to go, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna put some of these text messages and stuff up here. Hope Tony the Closer don't get mad at me for trying to use some of them, but these is coming from Tony the Closer's Jones, some of his victims. I'm gonna play the slide, and hopefully we can get through it really quick here. All right, so let me go ahead and try to play this slide real quick, man, for y'all. See, just gonna go through it. It's a lot of them, man. A lot of victims, man. Lots and lots of victims. 500,000 stolen. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Lots of people, man. It's no joke. It's no joke. This is no joke, people. No joke. I'm gonna try to get through it a little bit faster than what it's going right now, but y'all, this is crazy. This is no joke, y'all. These is actually real people who's been hitting him up and telling him what's going on. He did not ask for the things that's going on and to step up and be a voice for us out here. Nor did Eli, y'all. And we are not and simply put, just in lamest terms, we don't got they back, man. We just don't. You know what I'm saying? And these are people who have good businesses and that are trying to help us in the community, man. You know, writing bad checks. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all can go back and rewind and pause whenever you need to, man. But this is all people hitting him up. You know what I'm saying? People that he been calling, people that have been trying to get a hold of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. And I believe that's like one of like his peoples. Looks like my cousin is running a Ponzi. Yes, lawsuit on the way. Caesar is not paying anyone. He is being hunted down. Look, and this is another reason why people, because I said they're receiving threats. Look at that. Look at that. What's up? It's Jose. I met you at the seminar in Miami. I saw the interviews about some scams with Caesar. I gave Caesar 200,000 like 4 months ago and has not returned my call. Seems like he ghosted me. Just wanted to pick your brain. And this is Greg Parker threatening Tony the Closer and Eli. This is him doing that. Big business. This is what he's texting out. Calling people faggot, pedophile, Eli. See? You know what I'm saying? This is Tony Closer. This is you can get this off NewJersey.com. When you go to New Jersey courts, this is the paperwork for him going through one of his court cases. You know what I'm saying? This is all receipts, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he doesn't get angry at me for using it. But I had to put this out there. Now and that right there, that was just the receipts, and I just wanted to quick play them as quick as possible for y'all. If y'all need to rewind them, to look at them or pause it, whatever you want to do, you can. Yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. You can do that easily. But this is what I'm saying. Like, and these people are ashamed to speak out because they feel like they know better. They know the rules of business and engagement. But when you have someone that is on a national syndicated radio show going into business with him, it's a no-brainer, especially because he got the it used to be Carcella, but now it's whatever the hell his car show is called now. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he got these car shows and all these diamonds on his neck and all this money and always showing off what he's buying his wife for Christmas, $1 million gifts and all this and that. Like, bro, it's a no-brainer. It's a DJ Envy. If I had, like, yeah, I'm here go 100,000, and you said I can get what 20-30% off of that, and what? So if I give you 100,000 right now, you tell me I can get 20-30% in 5 months, guaranteed. And if you don't sell the property, you still gonna give me my money plus my 30% back. Oh, all right, bet. I put it. You know what I mean? Here, that's a quick flip. 6 months, I'm gonna still be working, doing what I need to do. And in 6 months, I got my 100 back. Plus, I got another extra 20-30 grand. Boom, easy money, right? Easy, right? That's an easy flip. Who ain't gonna take that flip? And you dealing with somebody who's out in the open, who's popular like that. When you're dealing with these big businesses, when you're dealing with a Greg Parker or a Jay Morrison or a DJ Envy and Caesar Pena, when you're dealing with these people, you are like, it's a no-brainer. They're so popular and so much out there. They're not gonna get me. They got the bread. Well, obviously they don't. And the thing is, they have bigger platforms than everybody, so they get on there and they start calling you a clout chaser, whatever that means. How can a journalist be a clout chaser? It's a good story to put out there. Why are you guys so worried to put the facts out there? I don't know, but me personally, I'm not afraid of it. I'm a journalist. This is what I do. You can call me a hood journalist, a ghetto journalist, a shitty journalist, a decent journalist, but this is what I do. I bring stories and I'm bringing information to you, and your family member too. Period. Now, things have gotten a little hectic, and I can't imagine the things that they're going through, man. You know what I'm saying? With this going on, people will harm somebody for $10,000 easy like that. Easy, man. Easy. It's easy to get somebody to do something and to commit a crime. One thing people got to start realizing is this: you might win or lose, but you will live to do it another day. It's so easy to get up and to pull a trigger or hurt somebody like that. You can teach your 5-year-old to do it. Whatever you do, will float your boat. But at that point, and I really want to touch, like, if your family is being targeted by people from the outside because you're standing up for strangers, what do you do at that point? What do you do at that point? Me, all I could think of is, in my hating, I could take it how y'all want to take it. I'm taking my kids to gladiator school. I'm arming my kids with mace. My kids already know how to hunt. Now, don't look at me because I'm black and say, yes, my wife's family, we got acres. We got a couple acres, and her grandfather did. God rest his soul. And when we was back there, we teach the kids how to shoot a 22 rifle. You dang on right we do. You dang on right. Because back in the day, they would have had our boys would have had a bow and arrow on their hand at the age of 9, ready to go out there and get some squirrels or some raccoons for us for some dinner. You dang on right. So what's the difference now? It's what I do. You don't gotta like it. But at that point, when your family is getting threatened, yes, they should be able to defend themselves to the max. To the max. Especially when you're standing up for people who you don't know and for a crowd of people who seem to don't care. And this is what runs people like them away from us. And I'll be damned to sit here and just to say, you know what? I don't care because I do. I like the fact that they do that. They don't gotta be wasting their time with that. That's what we be failing to realize. Like, they don't gotta be doing that, but they're doing that because their integrity as people. But that says a lot about them. That says a lot about them. Round of applause for them, man. Straight up. Straight up. That says a lot about them, man. A whole lot. But look, people it just goes over people's head like people don't care. And I'm about to play this quick video too, man, because there's a video up here to play, and I don't know where exactly at right now, but let me get it pulled up right quick. Get this video pulled up for y'all real quick, because it's crazy that a lot of these that people get so caught up into things like this, man. People get so caught up, man. It's ridiculous, man. But I got a few videos that I'm gonna play, right? So this first one is going to be like, let me get this pulled up here. This first one's gonna be like a
But we started
like DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club talking his little talk and whatever he want to do, right? All right, so you see it, it's pulled up on the screen there. Good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play it.
But we started the seminars because there were so many people that called that reached out and said they've been paying like $2,000-3,000 for seminars, $5,000 seminars, and then when they get to the seminar, they don't learn anything.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
They don't learn anything, and then to talk to people, they got to pay more money, and we tried to stop that. That's why I'm so big on making sure that the people that we use, when people call them, they're not charging for that. We really want to help the community, and that's why we do so much. So,
I don't know what he speaking French. What we did that mean something else? Is he speaking English or French? Because when he keeps saying we, pay attention to that, y'all. He's saying we, me and him, you and me. Right, all right.
I want him to talk. I'm like, yo, I got to get you on stage because we can help a lot of people.
Right.
And we've helped so many people, not just regular people, but celebrities, athletes, executives. And when we do and we get them money, we got a bunch of people, millions of dollars. How much did you charge them, Caesar?
Nothing.
Right, and
Something's not adding up then.
Look, Angela Lee, she knew something was up. No, that's not a fact, y'all. This is not a fact. Let me make that clear. It's not a fact that Angela Lee knew something was going on with that. But I just thought it was weird that she said something. You know what I mean? That she said that's weird. She said it was weird. Like, she knows it. Something ain't right. It ain't right. But he said we a lot, right? Is he speaking French? I don't know.
Our seminar that we do is really to help people. Now, Jose, if somebody calls and wants to talk to you about their credit, how much do you charge them?
$0.
Matt, when somebody calls and wants to get pre-approved and try to get a loan and have questions, how much do you charge them?
$0.
Okay, so now we get the loan, right?
We. It's another guy, right? We, man. It's a lot of that we going around, right? A lot of that we talk. Like, y'all. All right, so look. Now, here's somebody that's...
Yo, Caesar. I'm at your house. You need to call me, brother.
Yo, crazy stuff. Like, and Caesar's supposed to be this guy, right? And people pulling up at his house. And like I told y'all, Eli, I really don't have... Eli's a good guy, man. Really good dude. And so is Paco Waju and JT, and so is Tone Talks and Yvette. They all good people, right? And I told y'all that Tony Closer was a good person. Now, this is just some of his success stories. All right? This is one of them. I'm playing for y'all.
I have not had my father in my life growing up, and I feel like a child. And you were the father pushing me to go out and to be great in this business that I've been trying to be successful in for so long. Tony, you have really impacted me. I paid.
Came into my free training years ago, 2019.
Yeah.
And since 2019, Derby, what type of financial gains have you made? Can you tell us a round number of what you think you have made since you started doing this?
I mean, it's well over $1 million, obviously, but monthly we're doing between $80,000 to $100,000 a month residually for the last.
It's been, man, I'm listening to all these folks
couple days, couple weeks, couple months. I found out about wholesaling 9 years ago, man. 9 years. And you've given me more in a week for free than I've gotten in the last 9 years with thousands of dollars spent. So I'm 100% in. And I want to let you know, man, you're my mentor. Whether you know it or not, you are my mentor now for life.
No, just thank you, Tony, for all the training, man. I'm going to continue to implement everything that we learn. I'm going to continue to stay active in the groups. I'm going to continue to follow everybody on Instagram, and let's just keep working.
And honestly, we've invested so much money in other programs and other mentors, and nothing has came of it. And then we found Tony, and we got into the challenge at the beginning of the month, and we have seen so much success since then because, Tony, you actually go into details about what you do.
So is he teaching us how to get the bread? Is he teaching us how to get to the bag or what? Y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to play some of the goodness of it because I wanted y'all to see the good parts and the good nature of how of a good person he is. Y'all can follow him. I hope he don't get upset about me using it because I needed to speak on this and I needed to show some receipts on it. I've been talking about it and I really haven't showed no receipts on it or things of that nature to people can put something visually behind this. You know what I'm saying? There is so much more video, man, and stuff, man. That stuff that's been going on with this, man. Like it's just ridiculous, y'all. It really is, man. It's a shame. Like, and I'm gonna play another one for y'all real quick. Let me get this one pulled up real quick for y'all. Get this one pulled up.
Positively learn. I'm an investor and I'm still learning every day. There's always some bullshit that's happening to one of my properties that I had no idea about that I'm learning down the road that I have to call Jen or Caesar or one of the professionals that know more than I do because it's always about asking. The best thing about this platform is we're trying to set everybody up with no matter where you are, what market that you don't.
So I'm not gonna keep playing these whole things, you know what I'm saying? But look, y'all get the gist.
Y'all, it's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy.
On the left.
Flippin' NJ. Hey. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ.
So,
what up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ.
Y'all get the gist of it, man. Yeah, like I ain't gotta keep. I shouldn't have to keep playing this for the people who the very appreciative small amount of people who follow and watch my videos because I gotta give y'all a hand. Y'all are smart. Y'all are a very, very smart following of people. I can't be more appreciative for the people who do follow me and the people who do watch my videos because y'all are very intelligent and y'all can catch exactly what's going on. Now, he has not said anything to people. He has not said anything out on the Breakfast Club. Not one word. Not one word. Not one word. Y'all would have known about this. Y'all would have known about this. Somebody in your family, somebody close to you, somebody would have known about it and they would have told you, yo, you heard what was going on. No. No. And that's all he had to do. Somebody, that's me bringing somebody in here right now and say I have 10,000 of you that constantly watch me, support my merch and everything. And I bring somebody in here and they sell you guys something and they wind up robbing y'all. Y'all keep telling me this. And I don't never say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And I heard people go along with so many different analogies, right? This is the hood analogy I'm gonna give y'all, right? Because I know everybody been through, knows what's going on. If you are getting into a car where a person in that car, and you're in that car, and that person commits a crime, let's say he commits a drive-by, a shooting, while you're in the vehicle, you are in the vehicle when that happens, you will be charged with the same crime that the shooter was doing. Maybe not the same exact, but you will. But you're guilty. You're in the vehicle. You can't say, "Oh, I was never in the vehicle," or "Oh, nah, I was only in the back seat. I wasn't in the front seat." There you go. What are you talking about? You was in the car? Oh, no. He got 3 rows in the car. I was in the 2 in the way back. They was up front. Come on, man. And all he had to do was get up on that mic and say, "Look, y'all, I apologize for all my fans. I apologize to everybody out there that's been going through this problems with this guy. He has gotten me for 500 or whatever it was. And I want to try to do right by y'all by giving y'all free tickets to my car show for the next blah, blah, blah. Some of you I'll meet down there. Depending on how large your investment is, I will try to take care of you. My proceeds from my car show will go to be paying back, blah, 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 whatever to be upstanding and to be the person that we thought that he was." But nah, he never did that. And we supposed to sit back here as hood journalists, get it, whatever you want to say I am, you know what I mean? But I know I fall underneath that category. And to sit here and say that I'm not going to report on this, yes, I am going to report on this. Because it is in our community. Because he do come from our community. And the fact is because nobody else is touching it. So what does that make me? You know what I'm saying? I know no matter what he gonna say, a good lawyer gonna eat this up. Like, there's just nothing he can say. You're guilty by association, if nothing less. You knew, you had to know what was going on. You pitched a whole idea to one of your mates up on the Breakfast Club. And Angela Lee was like, "Nah, that's something ain't right then." She even said it. Now, you know what I mean? It's not set in stone on why she had left the Breakfast Club. I think she just got tired of being around some people who really just didn't have her best interest, you know what I mean? Or maybe she did start getting a whiff of just a bad taste in her mouth, period, around them. Like, look, guys, something like, I done outgrew y'all. You know what I mean? I outgrew this level. We've been up here for 10 years. We've been the #1 radio show and podcast for like what, 7 years, and y'all still ain't got y'all bag right. She got her bag right. She got her own national syndicated show now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. And I know I made a little small video up on it on Instagram about it or whatever, but I just want to thank once again from the bottom of my heart and for everybody out there who's scared to get on a journey, to get up on here as a journalist and report on the story. I want to thank Tony the Closer. I want to thank Eli. I want to thank Paca Watching with JT. I want to thank Yvette. And I also want to thank Tone Talks. Because for every other content creator who won't touch the story, who won't report on it, I just want to thank y'all for using y'all platforms to speak out for people who don't have a voice, for people who may be ashamed to speak out because they feel like they knew better, for y'all being genuine people and putting y'all family on the line, for putting y'all business on the line, for putting yourself in the middle of the fire to speak out against unjust business acts and people robbing a community who doesn't even have everything anyway. And I want to thank O'Shea for putting a video out there about the whole Jay Morrison thing, flipping Tulsa, and everybody who got by anybody, big business, whoever it is. I just want y'all to know that y'all gonna be alright, and I got y'all back. Truck and Chubby's up out of here, y'all. Until the next show, man. Peace. Y'all have a wonderful and prosperous weekend. I'll always be trying to bring the real to y'all, no matter what it is, whatever else it is, and everything, man. You know, just one quick thing before I get on up out of here, man. This COVID thing been going around up in Canada. They say they want to bring back some of these mask mandates. They want to reset the economy again, man. Y'all just get healthy. Just get healthy, man. And stay prayed up, because the Most High is with y'all, man. Yo, just stay healthy, man. Make sure y'all got y'all black seed in y'all, moringa seeds up in y'all elderberry. Make sure y'all immune system is good. Do a little bit of working out, y'all. Even if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing hold you down. But please stay away from getting that jab. Please. Peace out, y'all. Truck and Chubby's out. Want y'all to have a wonderful and prosperous week. Until next weekend, y'all. Let's get it, riders. Come back. See your boy. Thank you.